And hello, everybody. It is so good to see everybody tonight. It's a little bit different tonight. William is not feeling well. He couldn't make it, so I'm solo tonight. But we're going to go ahead with the show. I've got some good notes, so hopefully we can get through that. Okay, let me back up. BDF Key, thanks so much for always being here. Big Disney fan is first. Mandy Adams, I know it's not a show, but I'm looking forward to Peter Pan and Wendy. Well, Mandy, we are too. That's going to be an interesting. I've got a description on that one, so that's going to be an interesting. I think that's a movie. And Dana Turkey Legster, welcome in. It's good to see everybody. How's my sound, guys? Let me know how my sound is. And if one of my mods, Stacy or Tina, if one of you guys, could y'all write down who's in chat for me? That would be really helpful. William usually does that. And if you would write down everybody in the chat, then that would be really helpful. If you can, only if you can, no huge deal. But Francisco, welcome in. Let's see. Howdy, good to see you. Good Tuesday night to you. Always good to see you. Jeanette, thanks so much for being here. Appreciate you popping in. You are so crabulous. Thanks for being here, Mike. Okay, so Mike, I am also having technical difficulties tonight, so we'll see how this goes. We'll see how this goes. William usually takes care of the slideshow for me, and so again, we'll see how it goes. Just y'all cross your fingers. So gotta let it go, do its thing. I understand completely. Amy, thanks for being here. AJC Magic TV. Good. It's good to see you, Amy, and we're thinking about the same things, guys. We're talking about quick trips, into Disney to do things like weekend trips. Now, if I had an annual pass, I would probably do that a good bit. But I'm hoping, guys, we're going to try for the D23 Gold member preview for Tron. So I'm hoping that I can, that we can get that, and that'll be one of those quick, probably a quick 2-3 day trip at the most. But yeah, probably so. And Stacy, yes, let's see who else is in the chat. I've already, Ethan, welcome in. Good to see you again. We've seen you before, I think. Dave, good to see you. Space Mountain Dave Cantrell. I should have worn my Space Mountain ears for you tonight. Dave, I'm wearing my Ahsoka ears because of the new Ahsoka series coming out. That's what we're going to be, one of the things we're going to be talking about. Let's see. Okay, thank you, Dean. Appreciate that. Look and sound great. Thanks. Thanks, Dean. Let's see. And see what else. Dawn, they have those head tails like from the Mandalorian that look. Yes. I saw that. I don't have that that particular headband BDF, but yeah, it has the so they're Soka ears. I've seen them, and they have her head tails. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, I am Stacy. I am looking forward to that. David Mania Nick, welcome in. Always good to see you. Let's see. Well, Nick, I'm not actually in a new room. I'm just facing a different direction. And that's I knew you would say something because it looks different, right? It's good to see you guys. Joy and Susan, I know y'all are there. If you're not there, you're on Team Replay. So it's my sisters. Good to see y'all. And okay, and Ethan, we're going to talk a little bit about that. That's one of the new movies that's coming out. The new Little Mermaid. series. Yeah, exactly. William. Hey, William. Williams. I hope you're feeling okay, hon, and that you start, feeling a little bit better soon. Okay. Um, guys, we're going to cover this a little bit later, but as most of you know, I know all of you in the chat know, Splash Mountain closed. This past Monday it was closed on Monday. Sunday was its very last day of operation, and yeah, we're all kind of sad. I hung out with Chris to Disney Baker for a good part of the day. He did like an all-day stream on Sunday, and just to see how many times he could actually ride it, he rode it 6 times. The lines were incredibly long. I think the longest wait time that I saw on Sunday was 200 minutes, maybe a little over 200 minutes, and so yeah, we really hated to say goodbye to that attraction. Resort TV One. There tons of stuff on social media. A lot of people, shared their Splash Mountain pictures, and I think I still have a few pictures to share from Splash Mountain, the ride photos that they take as you're coming down the drop. But we bid farewell to Splash Mountain, and Russ asked in our Ghost Host chat, posed this question. And William and I had talked about this earlier. Do you think that it's possible that Brer Rabbit, Brer Fox, and Brer Bear will end up in the Haunted Mansion Pet Cemetery? Because 240 minutes. Wow, was it, Keith? Was it? Oh, Ethan, I'm sorry you're not feeling well. I hope you get to feeling better soon. Everybody's kind of under the weather. I guess it's that time of year, cooler temperatures. But as far as them ending up in the pet cemetery, I don't know about that. Now, when they changed Mr. Toad's Wild Ride in Walt Disney World from Mr. Toad over to Winnie the Pooh, Mr. Toad actually has a stone in the pet cemetery. But I told Russ that they may not do that with the fox and rabbit and bear because they're not technically dead. I know this is a fine point, but Disney's big on those details. Mr. Toad dies at the end because he leads a life of crime and he gets run over by the train. So I don't know. Would you guys, Brian and Eod, good to see you. Aw, well, thanks so much for popping in. We appreciate it. Yeah, it's good to see y'all. We're just talking a little bit. We're kind of chasing rabbits, if you will. Brian, guys. So I don't know. I don't know if Brer Fox, Brer Bear, and Brer Rabbit will end up in the animal cemetery in outside the Haunted Mansion. We'll see, I guess, but that would be interesting if they did, and we know that that Mr. Toad is there, so we'll see. Anyway, I said all that to say lots of good streams out there. The Disney Baker, our good friend Chris, who's also a cast member, did that all-day stream, was able to ride it 6 times, and he was actually in the next to the last boat with guests in it. And then after his boat and the boat after him, the cast members rode it. And to wrap up the night, it was pretty late. It was like midnight. They sent down a log that was empty, which was really poignant. Lots of cheering, tears. It's a very very classic ride, and has been in operation at Walt Disney World for 30 plus years. So they already have taken. They put up the walls around it. They have taken it off My Disney Experience. It does not appear as Splash Mountain on the My Disney Experience app anymore. It says Tiana's Bayou Adventure coming soon. So they also removed the references to Splash Mountain from the narration as you're passing by the narration on the Liberty Bell. They used to make reference to Splash Mountain. All that's been taken out. It's even been taken off the maps. So if you have, old park maps, and that's one reason, guys, that I really like to, to keep old park maps is because the parks change, right? And so if you have old park maps that still show Splash Mountain, and that's kind of that's a special memory for you, then by all means hang on to those. You might even want to have one of them framed just for fun. So because the park maps have already changed. Yes, they did, Jeanette. Jonathan, hey. Hey. Yeah, they changed it on the railroad, make reference to Almost There. Yeah, so that's, which is a reference, of course, to, what Tiana, the song Almost There that she sings as she, is working towards getting her restaurant. So 50th park map has Splash, and as does mine, Jonathan. And I that's something I should have pulled out to show you. Oh no, you're fine, Jeanette. Thanks for reminding me. Anyway, so they have, they've time to be moving along, and we bid Splash Mountain a fond farewell. Now we'll see, guys. I'm going to do this day in Disney history. And then we will see. Yes, they did. They did. They changed the audio on the Liberty Bell. Dean, it used to, as you passed by Splash Mountain, it used to say something about, visiting Brer Rabbit and Brer Fox and Brer Bear on their mountain, and it's all changed. It's all of the references to Splash Mountain have been removed. It's kind of sad. So. Let's see. Some ride different, much brighter. Walls are teal and cream with a steel band separating the two. Okay, I'm not sure what y'all are talking about, Brian. I'm kind of coming. Oh, Pam, hey, welcome in. Okay, guys, we're going to talk some tonight about some Disney Plus shows that are coming. Also some movies, some Disney movies that are coming out. We're gonna talk a little bit about those. I've got a slideshow if I can get that to work okay. But first, let's do this day in Disney history. We always like to cover a little bit of Disney history. On this date, January the 24th, 1993, Mickey's Toontown opened at Disneyland in California, a small-scale recreation of the Mickey Mouse universe. Visitors can meet and greet characters and visit their homes, which are constructed in vibrant cartoon style. Inspired by Toontown from the 1988 film Who Framed Roger Rabbit, the themed land features such attractions as Gadget's Go Coaster, Goofy's Bounce House, Gag Warehouse, and Jolly Trolley. Opening festivities for Toontown continued for 3 days. So that's pretty cool. That happened in 1993. And of course, we also had Toontown at Walt Disney World, and that was changed. Mickey's Toontown was taken out, the little cartoon houses, and I miss those. The little cartoon how Mickey and Minnie, they had their houses, and you could walk through their houses. They were so cute. I think kids really enjoyed those. We had those at Walt Disney World too. And when they redid Fantasyland, they took those out. So in 1993, though, Mickey's Toontown opened at Disneyland in California. And here's an interesting one, guys, that y'all will all remember. In the year 2000, Robert A. Iger, Bob Iger, former chairman of the Disney-owned ABC Group and president of Walt Disney International, is named president and CEO of the Walt Disney Company, as well as a member of its board of directors. This makes Iger the company's number 2 executive under chairman and CEO Michael Eisner. So, Robert. So at that point, Bob, Bob moved up to president of the company. Now this makes Iger the company's. Okay, that's something's not making sense there to me. But I think that would be right. Would that be right, guys? Robert Iger in 2000. There's kind of two different things there. It says this makes Iger the company's number 2 executive. Well, let's see. President. Okay, he's not chairman, I guess, at this point. We'll have to look up and see what year Iger was named president and CEO. Now, in 2006, Robert Iger, Bob Iger, president and CEO of the Walt Disney Company, announces that Disney has agreed to acquire computer animation leader Pixar in an all-stock transaction, totaled to be worth approximately $7.4 billion with a B. And that merger, or that buyout, was expected to be completed by the summer of 2006. Bob Iger was quoted as saying, "We had to return to the glory days of animation. So I began focusing on how to do that. And it really begins with finding the right people. The more I thought about it, the more I realized that Pixar had more of the right people than probably any other place in the world from an animation perspective." So that was Bob Iger's comment on the buyout of Pixar in 2006. Let's see. Okay. Guys, let me look here. Oh, Kevin, Theme Park Adventure. Welcome in. Welcome in. Yes, the new Fantasyland and the circus area took most of that space. They did, yeah. Let's see. And Kevin, it's good to see you. Okay, let me go ahead, guys, and see. Now we'll see if we can do this. If I can bring up hang on just a second. See if I can bring up the slideshow so we can talk about what's coming on Disney Plus. There are a lot of shows coming on Disney Plus, new, and we've talked about some of them, but we really haven't gone over them since, they announced these things. They announced a lot at D23, and then they'll go back later and add a date to them. So let's see. Let's see if I can. Don't remember how to go full screen on the slideshow. Let's see. It's been a while since I've done this, y'all. Let's see. Let's see. William, help me out if you're still there. How to go full? It has been a long time since I've actually done this. See if I can get this going. There we go. Okay. All right. Back over here and present. share screen. Okay, hang on just a second, guys. We're getting it here. We're getting it. Okay, share. Okay, can y'all see that? All right, there we go. It is sharing. It is sharing. Okay. So from the beginning, and I'm just gonna try to read some chat here, y'all, as I go. We were, lots of good stuff is coming up on Disney Plus, and I'm gonna kind of read through some of them. Some of them I made slides for, and some of them we're just going to talk about. Disney Plus in 2023. The first thing that is going to actually come to Disney Plus as far as movies, February 1st of 2023, Wakanda Forever will be on Disney Plus, which will be good. You know, guys know I haven't seen Wakanda Forever. So it's on there, and when I'm thinking about something to watch on Disney Plus, I never think to watch it. So it has already come out. You know what? I'm going to make myself a note here. Wakanda Forever, because I have not watched that yet. Oh my goodness! So that Wakanda Forever is on Disney Plus. For those of you, how many of y'all have not seen that yet? I got it. Yeah. Thanks, William. I got it. I'm looking forward to watching that. I've heard I've heard kind of mixed reviews about it, but I'm looking forward to watching it and forming an opinion. I don't know why I haven't watched it. Sometimes when I sit down to watch things and I think, oh, I need to watch this, I need to watch that, I need to watch the other. And then when I finally have time to sit down, I can't remember. I can't remember. So that's why I make notes. This one, obviously, guys, is huge. The Mandalorian season 3 is coming March the 1st. This is happening really fast, y'all. It's coming up. We're hoping that we can that we'll be able to do a our series for the Book of Boba Fett and The Mandalorian. William and I did a review. We did a show each week and reviewed that week's episode of The Mandalorian. And we have a playlist if you want to check out our playlist for that. So you'll be sure and check those out. We love doing that. It's probably some of the best content on our channel. I know I really enjoyed it. But check out our playlist on The Mandalorian, and hopefully we'll be able to do that series again for The Mandalorian season 3. That is coming up again. It's coming out March the 1st. There's a trailer available. Is there more than one trailer, guys, or just the one? I'm not sure. Let's see. Okay, Pam. Pam hasn't seen it. So okay, Jeanette hasn't seen it. Okay. Well, there's several of us then who haven't watched that yet. So we'll definitely, we'll all have to watch that. I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to try to do that this week. But anyway, The Mandalorian season 3 is coming. This is some of the best content in mine and William's opinion since 1977 when Star Wars first came out. This, of course, is done written and produced by Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau. And then they have directed. They have several directors. Not sure what that's going to look like. They actually had 6 different directors, and they did different. They each did different episodes of this. The first and the second season, they had several as well. So Taika Waititi was one. Had several directors. They all did a fantastic job. So we look forward to season 3. Check out the trailer; it looks fantastic. And back up, guys. We've got a little over a month until this happens. So back up and watch the first and second seasons on that. There's a second trailer that just came out. Okay, Dean, for the Mandalorian. Okay, cool. So watch. I'll have to go watch that too, Dean. And I don't have a slide for this one, but there's a program coming out March the 3rd called Making the Wish, Disney's newest cruise ship. That should be really cool. Disney does a good job with those, the making of, and they're always really interesting. This is going to be in regards to building the Wish, which is Disney's newest cruise ship, and that should be pretty cool. A lot of our friends have already been on the Wish. Jeff and Angela from Diz Our Dream, and of course. Superstar. Okay, so I'm just trying to catch up in the chat, guys. And Mark and Irene and Wally went on the Wish. Several have already been and just loved it. So now we also have Star Wars Visions Season 2. Now, I have not watched all of this. This is another one that I'm going to have to go back and catch. And this says, now this particular list says that this is coming, that season 2 is coming in spring of 2023. This is a little bit different presentation of Star Wars. It's like an anime presentation of Star Wars and the stories. If you're interested in that, by all means, take a look at it, and because season 2 is coming out. Now this is one that I have not watched either. William, have you watched this one? I don't know if William was still in here, but this is one that I have not watched as well. I kind of forgot about it, guys. Star Wars Young Jedi Adventures is coming. Now this one says in the spring. So this is the date that I have. And this is going to be fun, I think, for like Wyatt and, for those of us who have, younglings, because this is going to be like a kid's, Young Jedi Adventures. It's going to be like a kid's, presentation. And you can see the renderings of the little, the kiddos there. So I think that's going to be a lot of fun. Looking forward to that one as well. This one, oh my goodness, Jillian, Kinsey Days, all you folks, and we all love Loki, don't we? Loki season 2, it is coming. This one is supposed to be out in the summer. Is the date that I have. I don't have a specific date. It says summer of 2023. So we're hoping that this one is going to actually, come out in the summer, because that'd be coming up pretty quick. Tom Hiddleston, of course, is perfect as Loki. He's fantastic. And it's said that he really loves to to play that role. William, guessing we'll finally dodge Order 66 with this show. All right. Oh my goodness. It's like every Star Wars series that they do, they drag us through Order 66. They drag our hearts, through that again. Oh my goodness. So maybe we'll finally won't have to watch Order 66 again, right? Oh my goodness. Yes, that's true, Brian. And oh yeah, I'd see season 1 felt like 10 years ago. It really does, doesn't it? Like it's been a long time since season 1 was. It was so good though. I really enjoyed Loki. I'm looking forward to seeing, what they do with it. William, if we can, I know, William, his time is really limited. I guess all of us have limited time, but this would be a fun one also to do the series on. Okay, Dean says he's not big on Loki. That uh, yes, that's okay, Dean. I mean, if you didn't care for it, it Loki was kind of one of our first ventures into the multiverse. So it's going to be interesting to see where they go with that. The next one is X-Men 97. And this one is coming, it says in the fall of 2023. I'll have to read up on this one. This is, I think this one's going to be animated, but I'm really looking forward to it. We don't get a whole lot of X-Men content, so I'm kind of, I've kind of looking, yep. Pam says she felt like it's been years since The Mandalorian. It's taken forever, right? Oh my goodness. Yeah. Yeah. It does. I'm trying to be patient, Pam, in waiting for the Mandalorian because I want it to be just as perfect as they want to make it. Yeah. And William says they better not screw up X-Men because the old cartoon was great. So yeah, fingers crossed on that one. Now this one, guys, how many of you are excited for this one? Agatha Coven of Chaos is to come out in the winter of 2023. Now, this, of course, is Agatha was a character in WandaVision. She was introduced in WandaVision as one of the villains, well as the villain, I guess, the main villain in WandaVision, and I thought it was really good. I'm kind of looking forward to see what they do with this one. Seeing what they do with this one. This one could either be really, really good or eh. I think it's going to go either way. It's going to be not at all good or it's going to be really good. So it'll be interesting to see where they go with that one. It's called Agatha Coven of Chaos, and that series will be out in the winter of 2023. Hey Debbie, welcome in, guys. I can't display comments while I'm doing the slideshow, but it's good to see you. Welcome in. But anyway, the next one and the next one. Okay, the next one, guys. Oh yes, Ahsoka. This was the D23 promo when they announced that Ahsoka will be coming in 2023. I absolutely love it. Rosario Dawson, of course, will be reprising her role in the live action Ahsoka, and oh my goodness, I'm just really excited about this one. It's already been hinted. Now we don't know, but it's already been hinted that Admiral Thrawn, if you remember, Ahsoka is pursuing Grand Admiral Thrawn, who is one of the most diabolical, I think, villains in Star Wars. He is cold, he is calculating, he is very smart, he's very intelligent, he's very hard to trick or mislead. He's tough. And it is set, he's the blue-skinned guy. If you watch the Clone Wars or Rebels, the two animated Star Wars series, he was the guy with the blue skin and the red eyes. And I should have brought up a picture of him. I may try to do that here in a minute because I think I've got one on my computer. But that's where Ahsoka is headed, is to find Thrawn. Now, it's said, I don't know, this is conjecture, but I really hope that it's true because I love the idea that Benedict Cumberbatch is in the running to play Admiral Thrawn. guys, Benedict Cumberbatch would be so perfect in that role. So I really hope that they actually do that. And this came out. This was tweeted actually. Dave Filoni tweeted this picture as kind of a. It's been out for about a year or so, but I love this picture as kind of a teaser. That they were actually doing the live action. This is of course the director's chair with Ahsoka on the back, and then Dave Filoni's cowboy hat is hanging on the side of it. So I love this. I absolutely love this picture. I think it's really really cool. Of course, Dave Filoni doesn't. He lives in Texas and doesn't go anywhere without his cowboy hat, which we Texans absolutely love. So this, of course, is Rosario Dawson. She will be in the live action. She first appeared in the live action in The Mandalorian, and then she was also in Boba Fett. And I think she did a good job. I like Rosario Dawson in this role. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I think she did a good job with it. She's a huge Star Wars fan, and it really shows. It really does show in her, in her performance, I think. The next one is going to be What If Season 2. Now, by the way, Ahsoka is coming in 2023. Do we have, now I could not find a definite date or even any conjecture on when Ahsoka's coming. Thanks, Jonathan. It does tonight, I guess, since I have my Ahsoka ears on tonight. It looks like me. But I could not find just 2023. I think we don't know when Ahsoka's coming. I couldn't find anything on that. If somebody knows something more specific, by all means, let me know. Let's see. Now the next series that's coming to Disney Plus, and this is interesting. I did not know this until I read this list. And it's Doctor Who. Now, Doctor Who is currently on, I think you can get it on HBO Max. I'm not sure what else it's on, but the Doctor Who series apparently either they're doing more that are going to be on Disney Plus, or they're just bringing that series to Disney Plus, and that just says 2023 as well. That's all the information that I have on that. Okay, Stacy, thank you. No official air date for Ahsoka. Yeah, just sometime in 2020, and that's all I could find too. I didn't find, they haven't nailed it down for us. I'm thinking that they probably will pretty soon. I'm thinking that for a lot of these, we'll get definite dates pretty quick. Now, the next one, of course, is What If. Did you guys watch the What If series? They are animated. They were very well animated. The stories were very intricate. And basically, this is a Marvel series, y'all. And I enjoyed this. Now, William can tell you, and you guys know me, I'm an in-the-box sort of girl. So what if I really had to suspend disbelief in order to watch What If? Because this series takes us into like a fantasy world where the stories that we know in the Marvel universe turned out differently. So like they had, what if Doctor Strange lost his heart instead of his hands? What if Peggy Carter took the super serum instead of Steve Rogers? And of course, you can see there in the illustration, you have Captain Britain, and she becomes Captain Britain instead of Steve becoming Captain America. They had just every episode was, what if something went differently? and they're really interesting. They're very entertaining, but you really have to stretch your imagination for them. You have to just relax and enjoy them as entertainment. They're very well done. A lot of the original, voice actors reprise their roles for What If, and so they are doing a season two, and that's exciting. And I don't have an exact date. William, you're still working through What If? Okay, yeah, we're still working through What If. Um, it's a good series. It is. I would be real interested to know what you guys think of this series. It's coming. Season two is coming. Go back and watch that first season, um, and let me know what you think. I enjoyed it. Russ, What in the World with Russ? And I actually, on his channel, we did a series, a review on each one of the episodes for What If, and that is on his channel. I think it's on a playlist. So if you want to watch the season one and then work through our, reviews, go over to Russ's channel, What in the World with Russ, and check out that playlist. That was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun to go through that with Russ. Um, the next one, and I did not do a slide for this one, but um, um, Mandy mentioned it at the beginning. Peter Pan and Wendy. It's going to be a live action movie, guys. There is a trailer available for it, and it seems as though it's going to be, from the description, that it's going to be pretty much the story that we know and love. I'm not sure. Normally they'll tweak it and change a little something. Don't know what that's going to be. The description says, girl rebels against growing up by going with her two brothers to a magical land ruled by an ageless boy. And the exciting part about this is Jude Law is to play Captain Hook. So that's going to be really cool. I love Jude Law. I think that's going to be a lot of fun. Yura Shahidi is to play Tinkerbell. So that's going to be an interesting one. No definite date on that one again, but that is Peter Pan and Wendy live action movie is coming in 2023. And I'm not sure on that one, guys, if that's going to be released exclusively on Disney Plus or if we'll get that in theaters. Not sure on that. There's also coming in 2023 a Stan Lee documentary, which should be a lot of fun. Now there are documentaries on Stan Lee out there, really cool. And Stan Lee himself, several years ago, did a series. Was it called Superhumans? Something. I know y'all probably know what I'm talking about. It was a really fun series where he documented actual people that had natural superhuman abilities, and there was a documentary released along with that. But there's to be a Stan Lee documentary coming to Disney Plus as well, so look forward to that. Skeleton Crew, guys. This of course is they announced this at D23, and this is where they announced it. I believe that's to the left, bottom left. There is John Favreau, and Dave Filoni standing there, to make this announcement. Skeleton Crew is coming. Don't have a date yet for that one either, but that one is slated for 2023, and that's going to be a Star Wars show as well. I love all the Star Wars content. I just love it. The Muppets Mayhem, I think that's going to be a movie as well, is also coming. That's a to be determined. The time is to be determined on the Muppets Mayhem, and I'm all for that. I love any Muppets content that we can get. Let's see. Oh, well, hey, Jeff. Dole Whip Dad, thanks for popping in. I haven't seen you in a while. Good to see you. um, bring me some more Disney Plus. Well, absolutely, especially if it's Star Wars Disney Plus. We are, oh my goodness, we're crazy about all the Star Wars content that they brought us, Jeff, and so we're just kind of going over um, some of the things that they're going to be releasing. The next one is the Santa Clauses. This this came out, of course, for the first time this year, and full disclosure, y'all, I have not watched the last 2 or 3 episodes of this. I don't. I I'm so sorry, but I have not. I've got to go back and watch the remaining episodes. But they are doing a season 2 is on this one. So if you enjoyed the Santa Clauses with Tim Allen, they are doing a season 2. I think Tim Allen has done a fantastic job with this role. I loved the movies. The first one, was fantastic. The thing about it, I wish they would go back to his original makeup. In the very first one, his makeup was much more natural, and his beard was pretty and curly, and they changed him up some. And I wish they would. That's one of my criticisms of the last movies and this too. Just go back to the natural makeup. And the other thing is with the Santa Clauses, they need to let Tim Allen be Tim Allen. He added so much, and I'm sure had a lot to do with a lot of the script, the dialogue for the movies, and especially the first one. And a lot of that did not come through in the Santa Clauses in this first season that we saw just at Christmas time this year or last year, this past year. A lot of that did not come through for some reason. So I hope that they'll do that. Just let Tim Allen be Tim Allen during season 2, and we'll look forward to it. Let's see. Let me catch up in chat, guys. They could have done a full movie. Pam, yeah, probably so. Probably so. Yeah, Jeff, I absolutely, yeah. Tim Allen's just fantastic. He has an amazing talent, and I was really excited to see the Santa Clauses, come out as a series. I think it's great that they did that. I'm going to have to go back and reevaluate it and watch that last one. I think it's the last 2 episodes that I've got to watch. What did you think about it, Jeff? What did you think about the Santa Clauses? Did you watch that? That's true, Stacy. That's true. He is a little older in the Santa Clauses. He'll look a little bit different, but I think they could still do. Well, he's older, so he's even going to look more authentic, really, as the Santa Claus, Yeah, so he's going to look a little bit different, but y'all know what I'm talking about, right? In the first movie, he had that pretty curly beard, and he had makeup, but I think in this series, the Santa Clauses, and then in later in some of the other movies, I think they used some prosthetics on his face, and I think it looked better the other way. I think it looked more natural the other way. Let's see. Watch the first 2. Need to go watch it. Well, Jeff, I was kind of the same way. I've got to go back. Give it a good chance and watch it all the way through. I think I watched all of them except the last 2 episodes. So, yeah. You think, Tina, you think he might have had some work done? Okay, maybe so. So it's not actually prosthetics. It's okay. Moving right along. Okay, now obviously the next thing that we're really excited about that's coming up, guys, is Andor season 2. They have said they're going to do a season 2. Andor was a huge hit, and I think I know why. It was very genuine Star Wars content, if that makes sense. It seemed very uh, to stick to original sets and pieces of Star Wars that seem just very genuine. It's a good series. It's a very good series. If you haven't watched it, by all means, go ahead and watch. I highly recommend the Andor season one. I thought it was good, and I think that's great that we're getting a season two. So that's coming. Don't have a definite date. Again, don't have a definite date on it, but it's going to be great. I'm sure they did such a good job with that with the first season of Andor. I think the second will be equally as good. I hope so. It was good, wasn't it, Jeff? Okay. Oh, hey, Sean. Mickey Sightings. Good to see you. Yeah. If you definitely have to finish Andor, it's. I loved it, Sean. I thought it was very well done. I thought the story was good. It was well cast, and I enjoyed it. It kind of surprised me. I thought I would like it, but I actually ended up, liking it even more than I thought I would. And I know a lot of hardcore Star Wars fans really enjoyed it too. So, Andor, go watch that one. Um, okay, Quantum Mania, guys. We've got a few movies to go over, and this is theaters. These are movies in theaters, not on Disney Plus. And the reason I'm throwing these in is because they're coming up. They're all coming up this year. I went to see Avatar: Way of Water this week. Jeff and I went to see it. My husband Jeff and I went to see it. And have you guys seen Avatar: Way of Water? Have y'all seen that one? Um, I I thought it was good. I enjoyed it. There were a couple things about it that I wasn't real crazy about, some pieces of it, but I thought they did a good job with it overall. And so, as we were sitting there waiting for the movie to start, they of course had the previews, and I realized that there were a lot of movies coming up this year that I'm really interested in. The first one, Ant Man and the Wasp, Quantumania, is coming out February the 17th. Looking forward to this one. Ant Man has always been kind of a surprise to me. The first time I saw a promo for Ant Man, I was in the theater watching another movie, and I thought Ant Man. I wasn't familiar with Ant Man in the comics, and I thought Ant Man, what in the world? I totally wasn't excited about that. And then of course when the first movie came out, I loved it. So Ant Man and the Wasp, Quantumania are coming February the 17th. Really close, guys. And this is a promo, and all of the actors, all of the original actors are reprising their roles. So, looking forward to it. It should be a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to that one. Super Mario Brothers movie. Um, I this looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. I hope it's going to be a lot of fun. William, what did you think about the trailer for this? If you're still there, what did you think about the trailer for that? Yeah, I thought Sean, I loved Ant Man. I really did. I have seen 3 minutes of the first episode of Andor. It's on your watch list. Okay, yeah, William, in your spare time, spare time, watch Andor. But William, what did you think about the trailer for Ant Man? No, I mean, excuse me, for Super Mario, Super Mario Brothers. I'm excited that they're doing a Super Mario Brothers movie. And it's gonna be a great lead in, guys, because, and we're going to talk about this a little bit. Universal is opening pretty quick. Let's see if I can find the date. Super Nintendo World opens February the 17th. It's a Universal land, and we're going to talk a little bit about that. By the way, next week we're going to talk about Universal and everything. They have a lot on the drawing board, guys. So we're going to talk about that specifically next week and all the specifics that we know about Epic Universe that's coming. But Super Nintendo World is to open on February the 17th, and this movie is going to be, a really good time for that. So that's to come out April the 7th, and looking forward to that one. William, all my boys have played Super Mario. It's just fantastic to see this come to the big screen. It's going to be a lot of fun, I think. Yeah, William. Jack Black as Bowser, right? And some other castings already look incredible. Yeah, it's gonna be good. William says, I couldn't be more excited about the new Super Mario Brothers movie. Chris Pratt as Mario. Yeah, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Splash Mountain, guys. Let's see. Hang on. Okay, I'm gonna back up a little bit in my notes here. Let me back up. A couple of others that I did not do, movies that coming out that I did not do slides for. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, May 5th. Oh, looking forward to that one. And there is a trailer on that you can find. May 26th, The Little Mermaid is coming out, and that, I believe, is coming to theaters, and it is coming to theaters, not just Disney Plus. June 2nd, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. We're getting another Spider-Man movie on June the 2nd. That one's going to be a lot of fun. June the 30th, y'all, Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. Yes, I am extremely excited about that. Absolutely love Harrison Ford. I know this is, he said this is the last movie, but hey, as long as he wants to do movies, I'm there. I'm in on it. Let's see. Oh yeah, and I'm getting to that, guys. The new Universal Park coming to Frisco. I'm getting to that. Let's see, July 28th, The Marvels. Don't have any information on that one. I'll have to look that one up to get some more information. It's called The Marvels, and it's to be out July the 28th. We're getting a lot of Marvel content. August the 4th. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mutant Mayhem. I hope this is going to be cute. Teenage Mutant. My son Steven grew up during the Mutant Ninja Turtles original cartoons, and I just think they're really cute. So there's going to be another movie out August the 4th. August the 11th, Haunted Mansion. Well, we're excited about this one. Don't have a whole lot of detail yet, but it supposedly August the 11th, Haunted Mansion. Another stab at it. They're going to take another stab at at doing the Haunted Mansion, and I really hope with this one, guys, that they take that they go into the backstory of the Haunted Mansion. There are so many fantastic backstories for the Haunted Mansion. William and I have mentioned this before. You have obviously Constance Hatchaway and all of her husbands, and you have the Hitchhiking Ghosts, and The piano player and the grave digger. There's so many happy haunts that we can follow their story. So I hope they're gonna go. The last one that we got was Muppet Haunted Mansion, and I thought that was a lot of fun. So this one is going to be a little different take. So we'll see. And December 25th, Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. It's on Christmas Day this year. So it's really good movies and entertainment coming up this year. And we love movies. We've always kind of been movie buffs, and so we're really looking forward to all of it. So there's a little preview of some of the things that are coming up. Yes, Hatbox Ghost coming to Orlando, right, Jeff? Oh wow, yes, we're really excited about that one. God, yeah, that's gonna be such an exciting addition. I'm really excited to get that. Hatbox Ghost, has always been at Disneyland, but we've never. I don't know why, but for some reason, when they opened the Haunted Mansion in Orlando, they didn't include the Hatbox Ghost. We're gonna get the Hatbox Ghost, so really excited about that. That's gonna be really cool. Tina, does anybody automatically substitute the hitchhiking bones for the hitchhiking ghost? That is so funny, Tina. I've heard Jeff do that before. Jeff, you've done that before. Don't whip dad. When you meant to say the hitchhiking ghost, you said the hitchhiking bones. I love it. I love it. That's a good slip of the tongue there. Yeah. Pam, a date for what? Yeah. Right, Jeff. Yeah. A date for what? Which one, Pam? A date for the Haunted Mansion. August the 11th is the date that I have for. Stacy, you've done it too, yeah. The Hatbox. No, we don't, Pam. When the Hatbox Ghost is gonna. Oh, have you done it, Sean? Oh, thanks. An understandable mistake. An understandable mistake. Um, the Hatbox Ghost. We don't. Does anybody gotten a date on that? I have not seen any kind of a date on that. They made the announcement, I think, at D23 this year, and so maybe Stacy or one of you guys could look up and see if they have. I don't think they've nailed anything down on when they're going to add it, but they did announce that they're adding it, so that's good. That's good. Again, Splash Mountain closed, and I shared this on Instagram and across our social media. Splash Mountain opened October 2nd, 1992. 30 plus years later, its last splashdown was January 22nd, which was last Sunday. We are really saddened to see this one go, but looking forward to Tiana's Bayou Adventure. I really am. I think they really have no choice but to do a good job with it after all this. But we really, as a native Tennessean, guys, I'm a hillbilly. I was born on the mountain. This and Country Bears kind of holds a special place in Jeff's and my heart. They played, if you guys remember, they played in the line cube for Splash Mountain. They played the Tennessee Waltz, was one of the songs that they played in that line cue, and Jeff and I just love that. They used to sing Rocky Top too, in the longer version of the Country Bear Jamboree that they did. They sang Rocky Top, and they took it out when they edited that to be a shorter show. They edited it down. I hated that. But Born on a Mountaintop in Tennessee, Jeff. I was born on a mountaintop, Rocky Top. Yeah, I'm a hillbilly, and very proud of it. Jeff and I are really proud to be native Tennesseans, transplanted to Texas, and we love both of our both of our home states. But yeah, born on a mountaintop in Tennessee, literally. I was born on Rocky Top. We played that a lot in band. I met Jeff, met my husband in band class in high school. I don't know how many times I've played Rocky Top in band, but it's a lot, a whole lot. This is my absolute last splashdown picture from Splash Mountain. It's a ride photo. Jeff and I are second from the top there. You can see Jeff with his arm up. It's a little harder to see me, but yeah, I love that over the years people had gotten to where they would pose, on Splash Mountain. Jeff, I'm sure y'all have, all of us, right, have a ton of pictures, from. Yeah, okay, thanks, Stacy. All it says is 2023 for Jerry. I mean, the Hatbox Ghost, right? But yeah, that people would, as you're coming down the doing the plunge, coming down that drop, that people would do, crazy things and pose, and what have you. We've done the hook 'em horns. We've done, several different things over the years too. The kids, the girls in the front are. This is the picture. And I hadn't even noticed this until William called my attention. Look at the two girls in the front row. They have, and I think the whole family, I think that the four people in front of us all have on T-shirts that are Taco Bell sauce packets. Like the girl in blacks, hers says Diablo, and then let's see, her sister sitting beside her has fire on, and I think probably their dad and sister or mom there in the back, maybe sister, have mild and something else. So they have those T-shirts are so much fun. But that was it. This was taken. This was taken at Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party this year, and this was Jeff's and my absolute last splashdown. This one was taken when we were there in October as well, and this is me and Mike Wheeler in the very front, and oh my goodness, this is hilarious. You can see that I'm actually filming that, and that video is up on our channel. And then Russ is behind us there, and then that poor couple in the behind Russ, what they had to endure. I am filming in that picture. You can see I absolutely love this picture of us and at first for a Splash Mountain. But if you want to see that video, I did do a ride video of Splash Mountain. Russ and Mike wrote it with me. Thanks so much, guys, for being. This would have been my next to last ride, actually, because I did ride it with Jeff the last time at Mickey's Not So Scary a couple days later. But this last ride on Splash Mountain, that ride video is a lot of fun. So check that. I got slightly wet. I did. I got slightly wet. Oh my goodness. Let's see. The 100th anniversary Funkos are amazing. Okay, I've seen some of them. Did they come out with some new ones today, y'all? Oh my goodness. Did they come out with some new ones today? Cool. Oh my, I'll have to check it out. But yeah, y'all go watch the last Splashdown. It's a full ride through of Splash Mountain, and it's so much fun. Mike Wheeler put me on the right side of the car purposefully. He absolutely did, so that as we went through those last few little waterfalls, I would get soaked, and I absolutely did get soaked. So it's a lot of fun. You can check that out on our channel. I shared that last Friday, I think. And oh my gosh, guys, y'all, we are so excited. Jeff Bates, Don't Put Dad mentioned this a little bit earlier. Universal announced, oh my goodness, that they are putting a park in Frisco, Texas. Fans of amusement parks had reason to celebrate Wednesday after Universal Parks and Resorts announced plans to build two new attractions in Texas and Nevada. They have something planned for Nevada. I think it's going in Las Vegas, and it's like a horror something or another. It's like a permanent something going in there. But they have said that they explain that the development plan for Frisco will be a one of a kind theme park, unlike any other in the world, specifically designed to inspire fun for families with young children. So, this is an artist rendering here, guys, of that park. Wow, are we excited? Yes, Jeff. I know you guys must be uh, so excited about this. Yeah, Jeff. I think the one in Vegas is going to be like a if I read correctly and I'm remembering right, it's going to be um, like a permanent horror thing, like their Halloween Horror Nights. I think that's right. But yeah, that one's going in Vegas. And they bought some extra land, guys, in Frisco. Frisco is a really nice area in Texas. They probably chose it because of the road systems, the availability of proximity to airports, the weather, that kind of thing. I'm sure all that figured into it. We have always said, William and I have always said that Texas would be really great site for a third Disney park in the United States. Well, apparently Universal agrees with us. So it's going to be interesting to see what they do here. And if this thing is successful in Texas, there's a good chance that they will expand. So we're really looking forward to it. SeaWorld in San Antonio, y'all, is wonderful. Jeff and I went to SeaWorld in San Antonio several months ago for the first time in years, and totally enjoyed it. Neither one of us, we were just exhausted that day. It was kind of our last day on vacation. We were both worn out, but SeaWorld San Antonio is the real deal. And, again, the weather's good. You have your crowds, you have your proximity to airports and what have you. This one's going in Frisco, Texas, which is, close, obviously, to Dallas. And we could not be more excited. So, really looking forward to seeing what they do. Yeah, it does look like a lot of fun. So we're really looking forward to seeing what they do with that. And again, they said this one is going to be built to appeal to families with young children. So it's going to be interesting to see what types of attractions they put in there, what pieces of their IP that they include. So we'll see. Yeah, looking forward to that. Absolutely. So let's see. And that is the end of the slideshow. Let's see. Let me catch up in the chat. Yes, in Vegas. That one's going to be. That one's going to be. There's putting in another one. 12 months a year of Halloween Horror Nights. I'm wondering how they're going to do. What that's going to be like. I think it's a good idea. Well, I've never attended Halloween Horror Nights. Mickey's Not So Scary is about as horrifying as I get usually, but yeah, it is. I'm not as I got older, and y'all know I cut my teeth on Stephen King books in junior high and high school, you know, loved it. I never was into the gore, the blood and the gore, like the chainsaw, no. But I love Stephen King, and as I got a little older and had kids, it was like, oh, okay, it stuff like that kind of bothers me now. So I have to be real careful, what I do. And I know Halloween Horror Nights is more adult. It'd probably be fine. I could, obviously, I know I could go. I just never have been. So looking forward to that, guys. Universal is stepping up to the plate here. You know, when Disney, after the blip, when Disney, started going up on all of their uh, um, attractions. They started pulling back services, this kind of thing. They weren't bringing back services like we had hoped that they would. When they started doing all that, I told William, I said, Universal is still going to be popping champagne corks over this because it gives them, a foothold. So I'm guessing that with these, y'all, Epic Universe is going to open. We've got Super Nintendo Land opening at Universal, but they're to open Epic Universe. They're opening not a new ride; they're opening a new park this year. So Universal is really, taking the lead, and with this announcement about them putting in the parks in Nevada, in Las Vegas, and also in Frisco, Texas, they are really pushing the envelope here, and it's really waiting to see if Disney has an answer. Definitely waiting to see if Disney has an answer for that. I am sure that Bob Iger is paying close attention, Tina. I'm guessing that Bob Iger is paying close attention because, Disney has always been the leader. They have always been, they set the standard. They set the bar for all other theme parks, Universal included, although you got to hand it to Universal. They have really, stepped up to the plate with Harry Potter World. They have 2 Harry Potter parks now. Their park is fantastic, especially for people who love coasters. They like, more of the adult, faster rides, and a lot of Marvel. That Epic Universe will be a game changer. It totally will. The only criticism that I've ever heard really of Universal is its use of screens. They started to rely too heavily on screens, but they're hey, we love Universal. We absolutely love Universal. Sean says, I'm not sure Disney has the capital to build another park right now. Going to be interesting to watch play out. I agree 100%, Sean. And the competition there can only be good for us. We're gonna absolutely going to be the beneficiaries. There's nothing like a little competition, and we're gonna reap the benefits of that. So yeah, it's good. It's a good thing. Yeah. And Tina, yeah, Pam, you're 100% right. They added Harry Potter. They hit it out of the park with the Harry Potter parks. If you have not been to Universal since they added the Harry Potter parks, wow, they are fantastic. They're like stepping into the books, literally. If you're a Harry Potter fan and you haven't been to Universal, you absolutely 100% need to go. It's so worth your time. William and I are huge Harry Potter fans, and that park, they opened the first part. They opened Hogsmeade, the first park, in 2010, and when William graduated from high school, we said, what we wanted to do a trip for his high school graduation. And, I said, hey, um, you know, um, what do you want to do? Where do you want to go? Anywhere he could have gone. He obviously wanted to go to Orlando. And we did Disney, but we also, one of the main reasons he wanted to go that year was because they had just opened the Harry Potter park there. And it was, it's fantastic, y'all. It just is. Yeah. And SeaWorld, Tina, SeaWorld in San Antonio is fantastic. Now, see, we're overdue for a trip to SeaWorld. SeaWorld, golly, SeaWorld in San Antonio, their marine live shows, they did, the seals and then their orcas. Their orca show was just unbelievable. Their orca show was just unbelievable. And SeaWorld absolutely has stepped up to the plate with the roller coasters. Yeah, man. Actually, Sean, yeah, I don't think they turned Potter away, did they? I'm not sure how all that went down and Universal ended up with it. I don't know if they were ever in talks with J.K. Rowling about putting in. I'll have to revisit that, Sean. But Universal did such a beautiful job with it. I'm just glad we've got it. Yeah. Yeah. The theming, Pam, is unbelievable. Unbelievable. And Debbie, oh my, yes, you need to absolutely need to. But now, William and I have not been since they put in Hagrid's magical motorbike adventure. I'm trying to think what the name of that coaster is. But Hagrid's, we have not been since they put that in. So we're that far overdue for a trip. I do. Stacy had and we were just there. I didn't even take a whole lot of pictures. But Jeff and I just didn't feel good that day, and we absolutely need to go and live stream that park. You're 100% right. We absolutely need to do that. So we were pass holders to SeaWorld for years. Becca really enjoys the interactions there. Yeah. And it's a lot cheaper than Disney. It's a lot cheaper than Disney, Sean. Yeah. Disney's answer was Pandora. Mm-hmm. And I love Pandora too. I do. Yeah. Yeah, but it can't hold a candle to the Harry Potter parks. Guys, Pandora can't hold a candle to the Harry Potter parks. Yeah, it can't. Okay, so that's, yeah, see, I'm not remembering all that, but yeah, I could see that. J.K. Rowling wanted more control, and I can fully understand that. And guys, they should have given it to her because look how beautifully those parks turned out for Universal. Wow, they're amazing. They're amazing. That's true. That's true. I agree 100%, Jeff. We got Star Wars, and so from a consumer's point of view, it did work out. It really did. Yeah. And we got Star Wars. Yeah, got Galaxy's Edge, which is fantastic. Love it. Yeah, and I can see that, Stacy. Okay, see, yeah, I'm remembering that now, y'all. That J.K. Rowling wanted more control over it, and Disney wouldn't give her as much control as she wanted. Yeah. So, but again, it worked out well for us. Sure did. Sure did. Yeah. And what we got is, with what we got with Pandora, with Galaxy's Edge, and the 2 Harry Potter parks at Universal, we got it all anyway. So yeah, absolutely. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm remembering that now. Yeah, yeah, Pandora's great, but yeah, I can't hold it. Obviously, William, yeah, it can't hold a candle to Harry Potter. Uh, yes, and Disney, William, I think, Lord of the Rings, golly, would that not be incredible? Um, it said that um, J.R.R. Tolkien's family does not want Disney to have control of Lord of the Rings at all. And so, yeah. So, uh, if that ever came to fruition, it would really be credible, especially if they did as good a job with a Lord of the Rings park as they did with the Harry Potter parks. It would be off the charts. And Lord of the Rings, oh my goodness, would that be amazing, guys? Oh, it would just be, yeah, it would just be, golly, that would be unbelievable. Um, yeah, gosh. So wow, Lord of the Rings. Maybe maybe we could see that. Oh yeah, yeah, and the Shire, and oh golly, yeah, it would just be the Imagineers would have a hard time deciding where to start if they did Lord of the Rings. That's true. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, and I've always heard. Now I don't know if this is true, Jeff, but that they do not. They just don't want Disney to have that. Um, yeah, yeah. Tolkien's family was very, very involved in what they could and could not do with the new TV shows. They aren't letting go of any of it. And now that new series is good. That new series I think is really good. I've totally enjoyed that. And I was really worried about that because the movies were such high quality that I worried about the series being less than less than fantastic, and anything less than because the movies were wonderful, but they can't they stepped up to the plate. They did a good job with it. So Amazon wanted to do backstories on characters we know, Gandalf, etc., but said no. Good. Ah, yeah. And wouldn't that be interesting? Ooh, wouldn't that be interesting, Jeff? Yes. Ooh, I would love that. Yeah, I hate that. Yeah. Ugh. Well, they're basically, I mean, but why not? They, Dean, I don't know. I don't know about that. A Gollum meet and greet. Yes, my precious. Oh, I don't know about that. Ugh. Ugh. Oh my goodness. But really, with this new series, and if y'all have not watched it, it's fantastic. Um, I uh, they're kind of adding to. I mean, they're like filling in gaps and adding to the story. So I really don't know what the difference in adding backstories for Gandalf and some of the other characters would be, and what they're doing. I mean, I think if they were to do backstories for the other characters, they could do equally as good a job. I don't know, but yeah. So okay, y'all, we are going to start wrapping it up here. I hope you've enjoyed this. William was not able to be here tonight. William, I hope you're doing okay, and feeling better, so you can be with us next week. Take care and feel better. Um, we missed you. We missed you. Worth a try, right? Yeah. I don't know about that, Dean. Now Aragorn meet and greet. I could do that. Yeah, we could do that. Or Legolas. We could do that. We could do that. Thanks so much, Jeff. We appreciate you popping in. Appreciate it. Oh my goodness. Okay. Guys, I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope we've given you a little bit, of an idea of what's coming up. We're looking forward to all of the shows that are coming up on Disney Plus. So we've got, great lineup, and I think we'll be getting some more dates as time passes and we get further into the year. I think they will give us some definite dates on some of this, so we can look forward to it. Check out our new video, again, Splash Mountain Last Ride with Mike and Russ. It was so much fun, y'all. It's a fun video. It's a full ride through, and I just love that I was able to, to get that and to ride it with Mike and Russ. We had such a good time. It was a perfect day. It was a zippity doo dah kind of a day. It really was. And so it was just a ton of fun. Check out that video if you haven't already. We absolutely loved it. I visited the Stranger Things store in Grapevine. Stranger Things, the series on Netflix. We love Stranger Things. And they put in stores, guys, like across the, at select malls across the country. And there's a store at the Grapevine Mills Mall. And a few weeks ago, I posted a short last week. So take a look at that. It's a lot of fun. And then this coming Saturday, I'm going to post another Splash Mountain video, another ride through with some more stuff, some more surprises from our trip in 2021 with Kylie and I went in 2021, my granddaughter, together, and we were able to spend a lot of time that Magic Kingdom day with a lot of friends. And so that's going to be a fun video. That one's coming up this coming Saturday. So watch for that. When Kylie and I were able to ride. I'm so excited that I got to ride it with her. And there are pictures on our social media on Facebook and Instagram if you want to take a look at some of those pictures. I still need to post our ride video, the ride videos from Splash Mountain. You guys have seen them, but I need to post those on social media as well. And so check, again, check out, our Splash Mountain video, Ride with Russ. And we have, playlist, guys, for other ride POVs, full rides through, and there's a playlist. So check out all of that on our channel if you want to do some more riding, Disney rides, hashtag Disney rides. Next week on Hitchhiker Chat, we're going to cover all the information that we have, every bit that I can scrape together, guys, on Universal's Epic Universe. The new park that they are opening in Orlando, we are going to scrape up all the information that they have released, and talk about all the future plans that they have. We're going to talk about, what we'd like to see in that park. Rumors are that there's going to be a third Harry Potter park within that park, that there may be a Ministry of Magic. Oh my gosh, that would be just crazy. That would be absolutely crazy. Let's see. Oh, thank you. Thanks, Mark, for popping in. I appreciate it. Yeah, let's see. Let me get back and catch up in the chat, guys. Elena, aloha. Did I say hello to you already? It was fun, wasn't it, Mike? Yeah. It was fun. Oh, no, we appreciate you, Elena. Thanks. Oh, thank you. Thanks, Stacy, for dropping those links. We appreciate Stacy's dropping some links in the chat for the Stranger Things short. Hope you guys are doing okay, Mark and Irene and Wally. Let me catch up in the chat. So it's good to, yeah, it's good to see you, Elena. Aloha. Aloha. Um, so yeah, next week, Hitchhiker Chat, and I'll get up a thumbnail for that pretty quick. We're going to cover all the information that we can dig up on Epic Universe and all the future plans that Universal has. We're really, really excited about it, and yeah, so it's going to be, it's going to be. I think they're going to do a good job with it, y'all. I think they're really stepping up to the plate. Um, and really challenging Disney, for that theme park crown. They're really bringing it, and that's good. That's good for us. So, we wanted to say congratulations to the Moonlight Adventures on reaching 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. They're in our chat sometimes. Congratulations to the Moonlight Adventures. We appreciate y'all for popping in, and we're really excited for you to reach 1,000 subs. Please give our partner channel, Monarch Moments, a look. They go live on Sundays and Wednesdays, and then on Fridays they do Fun Food Fridays live streams, which is always fun. Always fun. You will not regret tuning in. Those streams happen at about 6 p.m. Sometimes 6:30 Pacific, 9 or 9:30 Eastern. The Monarch Moments. And Mark and Irene, Wonderful World of Walter, are kind of changing up their channel, a little bit. They're kind of, trying to fit this YouTube thing, in with their schedules. Still putting out some fantastic content and going live. May do some pop-up live streams coming up, and they've got some really good plans for travel this year. So it's going to be some great vlogs, and have put up some really good videos of late here. So go over and check out their channel. If you're looking any time of day or not, if you're looking for good live streaming content that is family friendly, check out theloveplace.com. It is a website, and basically it's a TV guide listing for family-friendly live streams. And Dean, who takes care of that, presents that, theloveplace.com for us. Dean has a YouTube channel as well called Dreamers Empire. So definitely go over and check out theloveplace.com to find family-friendly live streaming any time of day or night. There's usually somebody going live that you can enjoy. And we appreciate it, guys. Again, we're saying goodbye to Splash Mountain this week. It's been tough. But we look forward to Tiana's Bayou Adventure. But we will really miss Splash Mountain. We're just going to miss it. That's all there is to it. Lisa, Keith, and Joey, get well soon, buddy. We love you. We're praying for you. And we know that Joey just recently had surgery. Our good friend Joey at It's Joey's World. And so we got some good news that he's at home and recovering nicely. And we know that Lisa and Keith will take good care of you. So, Joey, appreciate you so much. Get well soon, buddy. We love you, and hope to see you up and around and in the parks again soon. And so take care. All the best to you. Lisa, Keith, and Joey are our captains of Team Replay, and we love you guys very much. And let's see. Catch up in the chat. Yeah, we really hope you're feeling better. Hello and get well soon. It's Joey's World. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so Mikey, appreciate that update. Good deal. So Joey's comfortable after surgery. He's doing well, and I'm sure that they will take good care of him. And yes, our YouTube friends did a special message video for Joey, and here's the link to that if you guys want to watch it. Uh, yeah. Uh, yeah. Thank you for that update, Mike. We appreciate it. Good deal. Glad to hear it. If you want to watch that, it's a special get well video that the community did for Joey, and so you can go watch that. It's really cool. So yes, listen to your sister, Joey. Thanks so much. Oh my goodness, for that update, Mike. Um, I guess that's all I have, guys. I can't think of anything else. I appreciate missed William tonight. Kind of feel like I'm flailing around a little bit without William here, but I appreciate you guys being here. And good night to you all. Uh, you have a lot of things that you could do with your Tuesday night. And so we appreciate you popping in and spending a little bit of time with us. Yes, Debbie Burnfield, Joey rocks. Absolutely. We appreciate y'all popping in and spending a little bit of time with us. And Jillian, all of you, I hope you guys feel better soon. And we hope that you all have a great night and a wonderful week. If you have any comments, if you have anything that you would like to see, see us cover, we have some things. Oh, thank you, Tina. We have some things coming up that were sent in by some of you as suggestions for content and what have you. If you have things like that, you have suggestions for us, by all means, send it in at the hitchhikingbones@gmail.com or send us a direct message on Instagram. And let's see, I think Tina, let me see if I can find, I think Tina did a list for me. Hang on. Hang on, guys. See if I can find that list. Not seeing it. But we do appreciate, all of the vacation memories from Splash Mountain. Again, we hate to see it go, but Walt Disney himself said, y'all, that the parks would be continually changing. That they would not stay the same. And he was, he wanted the parks to change. He wanted to constantly be moving forward. Walt Disney did not rest on his laurels for long. He wanted the parks to be ever changing, ever updating, and this is part of that they're always changing something. And so, as much as we hate to see old rides go away, Mr. Toad's Wild Ride at Walt Disney World, the Great Movie Ride, RIP, Great Movie Ride. As much as we hate to see those rides go, we know that that's going to happen, that they're going to change things from time to time. And, now that Bob Iger is back in the saddle as CEO, I think that we really have cause to be excited again about what they're going to do with content, and future plans, I think, are going to be better than what we've seen in the last couple of years. Let me now, this is hopefully this is everybody that was in the chat. Thanks so much, Tina, for compiling this list for me. William always likes to call out the name for everybody in the chat and just recognize you guys, because we just want to tell you how awesome you are. Jeanette, Sebastian the Crab, Stacy Rogers, Mike Wheeler, Dean the Turkey Legster, Big Disney Fan, Keith, BDF, Ethan Armitage, Space Mountain Dave, AGC Magic TV, Mandy, let's see, Francisco, William, the Hitchhiking Bones, Movie Mania Nick, Brian and Ayad, Brian's West Coast Adventure, Jonathan Chung, Pam's Fam, Kevin Theme Park Adventure, let's see, Debbie Burnfield, Dole Whip Dad, Nikki Sightings. Oh, Miss Najuma. Oh my goodness. I hope you guys said hello to Miss Najuma. I'm sorry I missed you in the chat. It's always so good to see you. Elena K 808 and a Wonderful World of Walter's Dad, Mark. Tina, thanks so much for doing that for me. I really appreciate it. And William will appreciate it too. Y'all have a fantastic week. And I look forward to seeing you next week and all of the chats and hope that you have just a wonderful night. There is always room for one more. So remember, at the Hitchhiking Bones YouTube channel, there is always room for one more. So please hurry back. Thanks so much, guys. Hopefully, we will be back next week. Appreciate you.